Okay, so here we are in the house again, and I've been having a bit of a tidy up, trying to sort out one or two problems, lots of paint on the floor and bits and pieces. I've also done a couple of things. I've taken the burglar bars down here, so please don't say anything to anybody, that's our secret, because it makes the windows look nicer. And then we were talking about in here before. Let's put the lights on. Okay, doesn't make much difference. Okay, as you can see, we've got the dining table there at the moment, and you're right, you would be able to get the butcher's block in that corner, because easily the table can come this way, and what we would do is take that chair, put it there, so you have 1, 2 and the other chair there. Butcher's block in the corner, and you've still got a fair bit, and you've still then got a fair bit of room here on this wall. And yes, you do have a socket down there, so if you want to put happy lights up there, I guess I'm going to have to do that for you. Alright. I know we were talking about the pots and pans maybe going up on the hanging in there. The only problem is this is not a solid ceiling, so that would be a bit difficult because we'd have to find studs and all sorts of things, so that makes that a little harder. So we're going to have to think that one out a little further maybe. Alright. Going into the bedroom. Whoops, there's me. Right. Now we have TV socket down there. Okay. And then between the end of the bed and the wall here is 5 feet. I'm sending you, have sent you a plan. But what we could do is you could take the bed and turn it through 90 degrees. That would give you sort of space for a little table on either side. But the problem is the windows. The windows are not central in the room. If you look, there's the corner with a gap of about 3 feet. Then you have a small gap, and then you have no gap. So what it means is the centre of the bed would be here and would sort of come like that. So it means like 1/2 would be over there. Now it doesn't really bother me that much. Or we could move the whole bed over a little bit, go for a much smaller side table, small side table on that side as well, and leave the bed where it is there. You could turn the bed round the other way completely and put it back up against that wall if we wanted, but I just don't think that works because the TV cable's out the way, etc, etc. Now we've got one more socket down there, and what we do have, which is quite handy, is on the other side here we have another TV socket. So that means that in theory, if this is Stephen's room, he could have his TV up on this wall. But what it also means is we could most probably take that cable straight through the wall and have it come out here. So that's why I suggested we could have the bed round the other way. If we had the bed round the other way against the window, so you would be sat, or if you were lying in bed, you'd be looking this way. It just means the windows are odd behind you and there's no headboard on the bed, so that's the other thing that kind of makes it a little more interesting, difficult, whatever you want to call it. But it also depends what kind of TV we can get. If we had a flat screen TV, it would be alright because you could put it onto the wall. If it's a big conventional deep TV, then you need a cabinet and something to put it on. Alright, so these are just some other things. I cleared out my boxes this morning, so now I've repacked them all. So now I've only got 2 boxes in the cupboard instead of 4, and that's about it really. Not much else I'm going to say about today. I'll go outside. I cleaned all the patio table and chairs this morning, and as you can see I've been mopping. There's the patio and chairs, so I'll just give you the view outside. So this is the bay down there. So this is sunrise is over there, no there, and then obviously you can see the bay there. You can see for the other islands, that's Morrow and Union Island and a couple of other bits and pieces. You do need to bring the binoculars as well, that would be pretty cool. And you can see Mustique over there, right over there in the distance. Right. Okay, yeah, so this is the bit about the patio, so we'd have to try and put something here, like a small gate for Louis. But then effectively all of, this window as well, and this window is our, we've got a window here, so this is sort of our window going up here. Small gate across here for Louis, and then he would have the run of this sort of patio area. But obviously you've got the grass area here that he could sort of, with supervision could go out. And then where Survivor is, he's around somewhere. He's a nice little doggy thing. But it's, what time is it? It's about 9:30, 10 o'clock on Sunday morning. It's pleasant to sit out here, have breakfast, and even in the evening I would imagine it's going to be quite nice. But I'll take some pictures later on tonight, and then obviously you'll be able to see them. Alright, love you lots. I'll speak to you later. Bye.